Hey guys, how you doing? Time for another recent games editions, and got a few games for the PC Engine, GameCube, and quite a few for the Amiga. So, PC Engine ones. Now I've got the adapter. I can play them on turbografx. First up is Cybercore. Cybercore is a vertical scrolling shoot 'em up. You know, I like my shooters. A couple of screenshots you might be able to work out on the side there. Yeah, it's like you play an insect actually, cue card, and power ups you pick up, you transform. Black and white manual in that one unfortunately, but I won't show you now. Yeah, you transform, get more powerful, get hit by something, you lose a bit of power. Quite good, some nice bosses in it as well, what I've seen so far. Second up is Final Soldier from the Star Soldier series. I did a Star Soldier on the GameCube a while ago, that one. Did a gameplay of that. It's got quite a bit of a positive response actually, so I was quite happy with that. So just thought I'd get one of the other ones. Another one that comes from Japan this was as well, obviously it's the Japanese version. And this one's got a nice colour manual instead. Tells you a lot about it. The other manual does as well, but of course with both of these they're in Japanese, so two more for the collection though. Right, two GameCube games. First one, product number 3. It's like a 3D roaming environment. You play obviously that character there in Capcom. It's all like got magic hands in a way. They can do all kinds of things. They shoot. It's part of the suit you're wearing as well. You can see it's complete. It's okay, but it doesn't do too much to be honest. But the second one, surprisingly okay actually. This one called Blowout. This one come from America. I've never heard of it before until I posted a question on the Retro forum about GameCube shooting games. It's got a disc but no manual. That's just the precautions booklet. Best way to describe this is a bit like a budget version of Contra. It's got some big large bosses in it, loads of enemies. It's side-scrolling, sideways platform scrolling shooter. Run and jump, activate switches to operate lifts, things like that. You've got a little rocket pack which you can do big jumps on, stuff like that. It's okay for what it is, you know. I think it actually released like $9.99 or something. It's a budget GameCube game, and so I think it got released on the PS2 and the Xbox 2, but the GameCube version never got a power release. But that's alright. On with the Amiga, the good stuff, as I like to think of it. First of then, another arcade game, another arcade shooter, Atomic Robo Kid. The cutest, bravest Robo Kid is here. And at the bottom there are Amiga screenshots. Just a manual and 2 discs. It's not the best shooter actually on the Amiga by far. I'm sure the Amiga version was the best out of all the versions. When we come out on like the Mega Drive and everything else, and according to the manual, it come out in the Amstrad. Obviously, if you often visit my channel, you know I like the Amstrad and the Amiga. And I never knew there was an Amstrad version. I've never seen it, not to this day. So I'll do some research on that. It's okay. Just okay. Second one's a bit better. That's Dragon Breed. Dragon Breed was from a company called Irene. Activision converted it. Irene obviously done R-Type, they're probably most famous for. So Amiga screenshots. Pretty good artwork. It's quite a impressive coin-op, and it's quite good to see it on the 16-bits and 8-bits systems. One disc, one manual. Yeah, this again got released on the Amstrad. I know this one did because I played it, and it was a terrible specky board to be honest. Very poor. Nice big bosses in that. Not a bad shooter at all. Now we get to the good stuff with even more impressive artwork. Anyone knows a company called Psygnosis? For the Amiga, some of their artwork in the games were really nice. Here's one of them, Fork. Quite an odd cover actually. Bit of an odd game. So sort of a platformy run and gun type game. Out of sleeve, Psygnosis Zal, which actually appeared in its own game called Agony. When you get that, that's quite a rare game. 2 discs in there of a back box. Quite an informative manual actually. Does tell you a fair bit. There's a couple of screens in there as well. Shows you some of the bosses and the levels. I haven't got very far in it yet. I've only tried it like twice, so good-o. Next up was still sealed. That's Rubicon. This was released by a company called 21st Century Entertainment, which done like the Pinball Dreams games. Although not sure the actual program has done this game. Rubicon is another side-scrolling run and gun shooter. Come out in your Atari and your Amiga and Commodore. Screenshots for each on there. Pretty nice, bizarre artwork. Everything's in a plastic bag. Making it, I can. Two discs, of course. One manual, which doesn't say too much. This should be the poster. It says on the back there's a poster, and it is. It's like the front cover, and this one nearest to me is the back cover. This one also has a second poster. So this game is sealed, so it's already in the box. It's Nebulous 2 Pogo a Go-Go. What else? Never played that game, so I couldn't tell you anything about it. The final game, which is something I've really been after for a while, it's one of my favourites. That's Jim Power in Mutant Planet. Got released on the Atari and the Amstrad as well. I'd love to play the Amstrad version. Give you the back cover and screenshots. Also come out on the Super Nintendo, a slightly different version. I think it actually comes with 3D glasses. I recommend trying to get hold of it if you can, and if you've got a Super Nintendo. I'm not sure if it got power release though, I'm not sure. In another black box. One manual, 2 discs still in bubble wrap. I love this game. It's a platform run and gun. 2 of the levels are flying sections where you're in a jetpack. Music's by Chris Holzbeck, who done like Apidia, Turrican, amongst other stuff. One of my favourite games on the Amiga days. Maybe in my top 10 of all time, I'm not sure. Probably definitely top 20. And that made me quite happy. Happy days. Okay, that's all my retro games. Yeah, that's all my games regardless. I haven't bought too much. I hope you enjoyed them. See you again soon.